getting the most out of a dynamic response foot. When you put the heel of your prosthetic foot on the ground, your hip is somewhat over it. As you start moving over your prosthetic foot, your hip must move forward over the flat of the foot, bring through the sound side. Now you're on the toe and your hip is still over your foot. This is how you load the prosthetic foot. As you take the weight off it, it springs against the floor and moves you forward, and you do the next step. Now let's see it in slow motion. At heel strike on the affected side, the muscles from the glutes to the end of the residual limb should be contracted and weight should be pushed down and into the back of the socket. BKs should be careful not to hyperextend the knee. Keeping weight firmly into the prosthesis, with muscles still contracted, the affected hip should be moved forward until the foot is flat on the floor. As the sound side foot rolls over, not up, onto the toe, initiating sound side swing phase. With most of the weight in the prosthesis, the affected hip should now be moved even further forward by further tightening the glutes and stretching the hip flexors. This will compress and load the prosthetic toe while the sound side completes swing phase. At heel strike on the unaffected side, the muscles in the affected side should be relaxed, allowing the prosthetic toe to decompress, giving the feeling of toe off. This will initiate knee bend and affected side swing through. It is also important to maintain normal upper body movement, that is, equal arm swing and torso rotation. The incorrect way. What frequently happens is that patients feel the resistance of the toe and avoid it by bending at the waist, sticking their behind out, and never learning to load the toe.